Morning, everybody. It's been right here, summer morning. Um, so yeah, it's been a while. I mean, the last video was around time of. I'm right near a bus stop right now, so it's a little loud out here. But right here in the Lower East Side, and yeah, I mean, updates in terms of what's been going on. Not much. I mean, Councilman Marte got re-elected recently. The election was June 27th of this past June. Of course, since then it's been relatively quiet. So, the councilman hasn't been seen. He's trying. I mean, it's a lot when you just get reelected and you're trying to do what you can for the community. It's definitely not as easy. So, yeah, I mean, this has been a long time since I last did a vlog, a video, about like what's going on in the neighborhood. You see my summer hat. Actually, I got this way back in my 21st when I was 21. Way back in the much more politically hopeful time, 2 years ago during 2021 in the summer, during August when I turned 21. Right after, I actually got it for my 21st birthday. I went to Orchard Street nearby, and that place actually has a lot in terms of for my father and my family, and we've been around here since 1990. And for my father's history, he's done a lot in. Has a long history in Orchard Street with garments and clothing. But that's another video for another time. I mean, it's more into my, my personal story. Perhaps maybe not video would be best for that, but over time you guys would get to know more about myself, get to know more about me. I'm taking summer class these days, so it's definitely, it's not, definitely making sure to focus a lot more and, give much more attention, especially to finishing up college. It's less about finishing up soon. It's more about just making sure I get the necessary, the requirements, get ready, and eventually get in my track and in my journey to becoming an optometrist. And that's really what I want to do and what I want to go into in the future. It's been a lot of evolution, on the YouTube channel. Actually, way back when I was in high school, I actually used to do a lot more, music video. If any of you remember from back then, you can always maybe see like a couple or one or two videos on those. I still, it's part of my hobby, these days. But I haven't had enough time to do that. It's been busy since. I mean, luckily, thank Allah, mashallah, thank God. Pandemic is pretty much over. I mean, people talk about pandemic all the time, but we those of us who followed closely, those of us who knew what was actually going on, we basically called it since last year. They declared it this year. They said it was over by this year. You still have, here and there you may see some people wearing masks just for caution, just for they have like the flu symptoms or anything. It's okay, but what we went through the past few years was unforgivable, truly. And I'm sure that maybe I'll do, I could do another vlog about that. I'm also, I'm trying my best not to be that much involved politically. Definitely making sure to give myself as much time as possible for myself. And it's a lot, for those of us who know about organizing and know about political activism. It can really consume you. It can really get you to really do a whole bunch. And you always ask yourself, like, how much am I giving for myself? How much time am I giving for myself? Giving so much time for others, giving so much time for my community, and it matters a lot, right? But we also have our own goals and aspirations and where we want to go to in life, so that's also important. But I mean, I've been involved a little bit in Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the political candidate who was running for office, running for president. I've been a little bit involved in Team Kennedy, as an online campaign, getting a lot of young people to get involved in it too. So it's a little bit of involvement. I'm not trying not to get too much into it. It's just like I keep up with the news, not with the news. I keep up with the updates regarding the campaign and regarding what's going on. So hopefully, more updates will come later. RFK Jr. Everybody, New York. He's New York's native son. New York, the Hudson River is safe because of the work that he did, and the Waterkeepers Alliance, of course, the nonprofit that he founded to protect the water. But that's another video for another time. Okay, hope you all have a good day, rest of the day, and enjoy the summer. I mean, now it seems like the sunny weather is coming back again, so that's definitely a good blessing. That's definitely very good. Past few weeks it was very tough. I mean, you've seen a lot of the humidity and more of the rainy weather, so sit tight, and hopefully down the road I might have another video coming up. Have a good one.